Welcome to Mainland Television, your regional television station. I'm Chrissy Small, and coming up in today's news bulletin, 3 are charged in assault case, new model planned for tourism and business, Motueka student returns from Commonwealth Youth Games, and more. Nelson Police have charged 2 men and a woman in relation to an afternoon assault on a 51-year-old Nelson man on Thursday the 10th of September. The victim was located by members of the public near the Trafalgar Centre on Paru Road and required hospital treatment. His injuries were initially thought to be serious, however he was treated and discharged from the hospital later that evening. Police examined an address in the Wood where it is believed the assault took place. A 41-year-old man, a 34-year-old man and a 34-year-old woman have been jointly charged with injuring with intent to injure. All 3 will appear in the Nelson District Court on the 21st of September. We asked some people in Nelson if they thought Nelson was becoming a more violent place and whether enough was being done to address violence within the Nelson community.
So there was a 51-year-old man attacked by 3 people around the corner there last week. Do you think Nelson's kind of becoming a more violent place, and do you think there's been enough to kind of keep people safe?
I haven't heard too much, to be honest. A little bit, but compared to where I'm from, it's pretty safe, to be honest. Yeah.
Do you think Nelson's becoming kind of a more violent place, and do you think there's been enough done to keep people safe?
Personally, again, the Bridge Street's always had a reputation late at night. I know my kids had that sort of awareness of late night issues, but I've always found it safe during the daytime until, coming out at cinema time. There's never been any issues that I've been aware of anyway. Yeah. But although you do read in the paper about a lot of incidents, yeah.
Yeah. I think that Nelson's becoming more violent.
It is. I think so.
Public in general.
Do you think there's enough being done to kind of curb the violence and make it safer?
Not at the right source. No.
What about you?
It's too late once the violence has been.
Yeah, that's right. No, it's certainly happening more often, and you don't feel as safe as you did.
So I suppose that's the same.
Pretty safe.
Yeah. And what do you think about the fact that now 7 gangs have a pretty decent foothold in Nelson?
That's pretty scary, yeah.
Do you think there's enough being done to kind of sort out those issues?
No doubt there could be more done. Again, it's like a parallel universe. It's the sort of thing that as somebody who comes into Nelson, works in Nelson every day, I'm not personally aware of what's going on there, but I'm sure that if you're involved or living in the areas where those gangs are operating, then yeah, it would there'd be clearly a higher priority to do something about it. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I guess that's up to the police. To be honest, that's it isn't a big amount of people, is it? It's just
a few hundred, but
a few hundred.
Yeah.
Well, hell, I don't know. What do you do about that? That's a good question.
The 7 gangs that have now got a pretty decent foothold.
Yes, I read
that.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a pretty big number, really, eh?
It is.
I don't know any gang members, do you?
I don't know any gang members, but they are very intimidating.
Yeah.
And they are increasing. Is it the Black Power or something that's really just started to come in?
Yeah.
And
It's the Hell's Angels
that's the one that I read about.
See, I told you I'm ill-informed.
Yeah.
The luck of the devil, it could be said, for former Red Devils member Terry Jones, who a jury found not guilty last week on major drug charges for a second time. The Crown's charges against Jones of possession of methamphetamine, ephedrine for supply and possession of iodine for the purpose of producing methamphetamine, found in a Nelson storage lockup he had access to, fell down when the suitcase found did not match the case he had been seen with while under surveillance in Taupo. Further charges of possession of a shotgun and equipment with intent to make methamphetamine were dismissed by the judge due to a lack of evidence. For the last 12 years, the Youth Commonwealth Games have been something that many young athletes have strived to attend, and this year, Motueka High School student Amanda Fitisimanu was selected as one of the 5 New Zealand representatives to attend the Games that were held in Samoa. Motueka High School coach Tony Aikenhead said that Amanda was without a doubt the highest performing athlete to come out of Motueka High School so far, and he was sure that she will go on to achieve even greater things. Prior to going to Samoa, Amanda had aimed to beat her personal best and make the final, both of which she achieved. Mainland TV's Ethan Williams returned to his former stomping ground in Motueka to talk to Amanda about her time at the Games.
So, Amanda, how does it feel to be back in New Zealand after having competed at the Youth Commonwealth Games?
It's pretty amazing coming back to school, seeing everyone after my big trip, and yeah, it feels pretty good.
Awesome. And how were the games for you yourself?
It was definitely an awesome experience. I saw lots of different people from different countries, and now I know a lot of people, so that's quite good, and everyone's still kept in contact after the games, so that's pretty cool.
Awesome. And so how did it feel to be selected for such a big event?
It was definitely a shock because I didn't realise that I could actually make the games. We got told there was only 5 spots, so after that I was kind of a bit nervous, didn't think I might make it, and then after the selection it was just amazing feeling being selected.
Awesome. And so tell me a little bit about your personal bests and what it was like to beat them.
Yeah, well, before the trip I was at 56.61 for my 400, and then in my heat I got 56.48, so that was a big PB, and I was really happy about that. And then the final I ended up doing a 56.91, so 0.7 of a PB, so I was pretty happy with that.
Awesome. And so are you hoping to compete in the 2017 Games in St Lucia, or are you kind of vying for a spot on the 2018 Commonwealth Games team?
Yeah, definitely. I think that'd be a good goal to work towards if I can just keep getting my times down and competing and getting some more competition in.
Awesome. And so just tell me a little bit about your training regime before going to the Games.
I was going to Saxon 3 times a week, Wednesdays, Saturdays and Sundays with my coach, Mr Tony Aikenhead. And we're just working on repetitions and split 400s and as much closest to racing conditions and stuff as possible. So that definitely helped out.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you for your time, Amanda, and for taking time out of your interval to have a chat.
Thank you.
The Nelson refugee community has been hit with a blow as they have been told that the Refugee Services Office must move from their central Bridge Street office to the Red Cross Centre in Tahuna Nui, in a decision made by the Red Cross. Mainland understands that ex-refugees, support workers, service providers alike are scratching their heads over this latest move. I rang Wellington to speak with the Red Cross Humanitarian Services Manager Shane Laulu to put the questions to him about this move and why it seems to be further away from where most refugees are based in Nelson. But it seems he wasn't answering his phone or messages. Nelson City Council this week announced the appointment of a new group that will oversee the transition from the existing economic development agencies, Nelson Tasman Tourism and Nelson Regional Economic Development Agency, to a single council-controlled organisation. The transition group has been appointed following a review of Nelson's Economic Development Service agencies, which recommended integrating Nelson Tasman Tourism and the Economic Development Agency and creating the new council-controlled organisation to improve the efficiency and effectiveness of economic development activities within the region. The core tasks of the transition group will mean looking at the structure of the entity to provide economic development services to Nelson, establishing a draft constitution with stakeholders to identify strategic outcomes and priorities, identify roles the entity should have in venues, events, management and promotions. The group will also identify any human resource implications associated to this transition, among other related issues. The members of the transition group include Paul Dalziel, Phil Taylor, Martin Byrne, Chris Jackson and John Palmer as chair, and will make recommendations to Council in respect of their core tasks. The transition group will make final recommendations to Council by the 17th of December. Both Nelson Tasman Tourism and the Economic Development Agency will continue until a new organisation is established in July next year. 2 local winners were among those announced this week in the New Zealand Wood Resine Timber Design Awards, with the Excellence in Engineered Wood Products Award sponsored by Nelson Pine Industries in Slam, New Zealand, which was won by Upper Queen Street, Generation 3 and 4 Timber Buildings in Richmond, by Andrew Irvine of Irvine Smith Jack Architects in Nelson. Judges felt these highlighted both structural and aesthetic designs of engineered wood products. The Kashiwa House in Nelson won the Interior Innovation Award, sponsored by Southern Pine Products. Designed by David Wallace of Art House Architects Limited, the interior marries modern technology with traditional timbers and what judges describe as a superb level of craftsmanship. Are jobs in Nelson difficult to find? Well, yesterday in the street we were told they were. So after going through Trade Me today on job search, we could see that out of the 50 jobs listed, there were around 20 that were for unskilled workers. It's been said that we are the sunshine capital wage of New Zealand, but hey, you know, we do live in one of the best places in the country. We decided we'd ask people in the street if they thought that the work here was hard to find.
We've been told that it's getting pretty hard to find work here in Nelson. Do you know of any experiences of people that are struggling to find work or have not been able to find work?
Yes. I know sister-in-law, yes, she's gone from one to another. I think she was in looking after old people and this sort of thing, which, you know, is controversial at the moment, isn't it?
That's cool. And what do you think about the term sunshine wages for the Nelson region?
What do you mean, like Fijians coming in and
kind of people get
apples?
kind of people getting paid less to do the same job in Nelson because of the area we're in.
Oh, I suppose, you know, when people have been looking for work all the time, they'll be quite grateful for anything. But you know, that's me, who's been retired for about 20 years.
I have a little business in town.
Oh, cool.
Started, yeah.
Not offhand, no. I mean, I'm employed, but I don't actually know of any people personally that are looking for work.
Well, there seems to be an issue with people finding jobs at the moment in Nelson. Do you guys know of anyone that's struggling to find work or anything like that?
No, not really, because we're
Both retired.
After the break, we'll bring you the latest weather update and some events and happenings coming up from around the region.
Are you tired of endless reality shows? Would you prefer to watch captivating documentaries?
They have swallowed cars.
Exciting movies?
Go ahead, load up and shoot.
Music for the soul?
And if you think I'd ate your fish and chips, I did, you're mistaken.
Programming from around the world? Places to visit? Local news and views?
I'm Graham O'Brien and today's bulletin. Do you want to change the flag?
No, I don't want to change the flag.
Stay tuned to Mainland TV, your local station.
Why would you want to pay as much as $1,000 for a single bed mattress when you can buy a high quality locally made mattress like this for as little as $220? And a queen size mattress could cost you in excess of $3,000, but at Nelson Beds you could have a mattress like this as low as $425. So why would you go out and spend a fortune on your child's bedroom when you can come to Nelson Beds and buy a complete single mattress and base set, a 7-drawer Scotch chest, a headboard and a 3-drawer bedside cabinet for as little as $979? So call and discuss our custom manufacturing options and local after sales service at Nelson Beds, Nelson's only bedding manufacturer.
I'm Francis from Nelson Auto Glass. We repair all auto glass, stone chips, windscreen replacements, scratch removal.
If you have an auto glass issue, our team will sort it.
Nelson Auto Glass Specialists, 84 Vanguard Street, Nelson.
Hi everyone, I'm Malcolm Harris from the Facilitators. We now look after sales for Mainland TV, radio, Sky and online. New Zealand On Air's latest Colmar Brunton survey confirms Mainland's large multimedia audience. If you're in business or want to put a message out to everyone in the Nelson Tasman region, plus nationwide on Sky or worldwide online, please give me a call or see our website at www.mainlandtv.nz.
We're the team at JCar, right here in Nelson, 120 Hardy Street. Our shop is full of electronic items,
including security alarm systems, electronic components,
solar and power,
electronics, toys,
sound systems, cables and much, much more.
JCar. 120 Hardy Street, Nelson.
Treasure Trail in the Woods, Saturday, September the 19th. This begins at 9:30 to 1:30 p.m. Bring the family for a relaxed walk or cycle around the first Treasure Trail in the Wood. It's a combined coordinated garage sale trail. Get your map from the Facebook Treasure Trail in the Wood page or just look out for the signs. There's lots of good treasures on offer, from household goods, books, plants, camping gear to natural handmade soaps. Catch a treasure and have a fun day in the wood. On behalf of the team here at Mainland Television News, thank you for joining us today, and we'll bring you the latest news and events from around the region again tomorrow.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.
Welcome to Smugglers Pub and Cafe, open 7 days a week with free parking all day. Our lunch menus have that old-fashioned flavour where we treat you like treasure with the food you'll savour.
We cater for children, grannies and granddads too, with special rates and privileges given to the elderly lunchtime crew. Our staff are friendly and kind and want to see you all come back time after time.
Daytime or evening, it doesn't matter. Give us a call on 546 4084 and we'll be happy to spoil ya.
World War I was a defining period in our history, impacting greatly on the lives of people from the Nelson province. Memories of the First World War is an exhibition which will be displayed in a number of regional venues and is currently on at the Nelson Provincial Museum.
.1 The Shed.
Edward Gibbon, the bathroom specialist, have a great range of bathroom ideas at their showroom at 23 McGlashan Ave in Richmond. Call in and check out some of the latest bathroom designs and fittings. Edward Gibbon, the bathroom plumbing and drainage supply specialist, 23 McGlashan Ave, Richmond.
This is a beautiful 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom home. It's large internal access double garage. It fits 2 cars nicely with a little workshop bench at the end of it. In this room we have 2 large lazy boys, a 3-seater and a 2-seater leather lounge suite, 50-inch Samsung TV and a heat pump. Features are a cathedral ceiling and of course that beautiful view.
For relatively little cost, you too can sell your house. Do it yourself. You're the best person to promote and sell your own house. Your personal endorsement is the best selling proposition. Put yourself on screen and sell it. You know the attractions of your house. You know it better than anybody else. So, get up there and tell us all about it. Sell it.
Upstairs we have 3 bedrooms. One of these has a full ensuite, that's the master bedroom, with large bifold doors. Now out these bifold doors you get to a wraparound deck area that faces northwest, and this is lovely in the morning for sitting and having your coffee.
Hawk Films is now producing for you an advertising package and a broadcasting service at a price far lower than you would expect. We will produce your advertising video and feature it across TV, radio and electronic media. Your message will be up to 3 minutes long and it'll be broadcast 5 times a day on radio and TV. 5 times a day. And it will be listed online all day, every day, for exposure to your potential buyers. You can also use the ad and the photos to promote your house on radio, TV, Trade Me and other real estate sites. We can also offer drone aerial shots for a totally different viewpoint from the one you would normally see. Selling your house is up to you and your solicitor. We're here to merely add value to your advertising strategy. Give me a call and let's get your property on the market. Or better still, email or text me and I'll call you back.
Yes. Yes.
Yes! Here at Yes Shop, we love the word yes.
Yes!
We say yes to kitchenware. We say yes to beauty. We say yes to homewares. We say yes to fashion. We say yes to electronics.
Yes to Philips. Yes to Dell. Yes to Apple.
Happy Cool, Glad, Goldia, Huron and thousands of other products in our store.
Yes!
So yes to TV shopping that's all about fun, made right here in New Zealand with Kiwi presenters like me.
Yes! Say yes to the ultimate service.
With dedicated presenters taking the product out of the box and showing you how it works.
And what it can do for you.
Say yes to our international buying power. That lets us bring you the best bundles at the best bargains.
All from the comfort of your own home.
24 hours a day.
So what are you waiting for?
There's nothing quite like it.
Come with me.
Say yes to Yes Shop.
Yes!
Edward Gibbon, the bathroom specialist, have a great range of bathroom ideas at their showroom at 23 McGlashan Ave in Richmond. Call in and check out some of the latest bathroom designs and fittings. Edward Gibbon, the bathroom plumbing and drainage supply specialist, 23 McGlashan Ave, Richmond.
Welcome me hearties to Smuggler's Pub and Cafe, famous for hearty meals, craft ales and a friendly service way. Sensational seasonal menus with meals all day and evening too, or sail in for a snack with special menus for young smugglers and you. Settle in for a jolly old time, relax and enjoy our award-winning dining and lovely fine wine. Decked out in an old worldly way, we're open 7 days. Book or come on in to 8 Muritai Street, not far from a beach, walk or swim. Phone 546408.
I'm Francis from Nelson Auto Glass. We repair all auto glass, stone chips, windscreen replacements, scratch removal.
If you have an auto glass issue, our team will sort it.
Nelson Auto Glass Specialist, 84 Vanguard Street, Nelson.
We're the team at J-Car, right here in Nelson, 120 Hardy Street. Our shop is full of electronic items,
including security alarm systems, electronic components,
solar and power.
Electronics toys,
sound systems, cables, and much, much more. J-Car.
120 Hardy Street, Nelson.
Today's the day when all the wrongs get put right. Back in their place when everything was so tight. I'll shout it from the highest heights. I'll paint it in the sky, then the sun is gonna shine. So I say, have a nice day now. All over the world tonight, your colors are now bright. So have a good day. You lost your way. Your life was in black and white. At the rainbow's end, you found the strength there to fight. I'll shout it from the highest heights. I'll paint it in the sky, then the sun is gonna shine. So I say, have a nice day now. Yeah. All over the world tonight, your colors are now bright. So have a good day. So I say, have a nice day now. Yeah. All over the world tonight, your colors are now bright. So have a good day. You can fly. You can fly. Fly. So I say, have a nice day now. Yeah. All over the world tonight, your colors are now bright. So have a good day. So I say, have a nice day now. Yeah. All over the world tonight, your colors are now bright. So have a good day.
Hi, I'm John Crouch from Crafer Crouch Construction. We're general contractors here. We specialise in drainage, earthworks, concrete, gravel supplies. We have our own mobile crushers. So for all your contract requirements, call us on 5783 475 Blenheim or in 5736 119 Picton.